What's up guys, Rain here and welcome to my video. Today we are going to be explaining how to raise your KD in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now I did find a technique that raised my KD so far from a 0.7 KD or 0.7 KD to a 1.0 KD. So now I am finally positive in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now the reason I went so negative is I don't know, I'm just bad at this game. But that's not the point of this video. We're trying to tell you guys how to raise your KD in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, in the future, I will be making another video when I raise my KD even more to show you guys that it does work. It works very, very well. You can raise your KD probably by 0.01 or 0.1 maybe even. Depends on how much kills you have, of course, and how much deaths you have, of course. But this strat will help you raise your KD fast. Probably faster than most of the other strats out there, in my opinion. So, to start off, we will be showing you the game type we're going to be playing. Now, preferably, the best game type for this strat is free-for-all, and more specifically, hardcore free-for-all. Now, the reason I say hardcore free-for-all, everything is like 1 or 2 hit kills. It's very, very easy, and you don't need to rock a silencer. You don't need to rock anything that's silent. You can be loud as heck, and even it may work to your advantage being loud because people will come to you faster, which then you can get an advantage on because you know who's coming and they don't know where you're at. They just hear gunshots. So hardcore free for all is going to be the optimal game type. I guess you could play regular free for all, but the point of this is to raise your KD, and I think hardcore free for all is the better choice in this situation. Anyway, let's get on to the class. We're going to be using a submachine gun most preferably, I guess. Submachine guns are probably the best case scenario for this class. I will be using an assault rifle just because I like to use the KN-44, but submachine guns will dominate this strategy a lot better. Shotguns not so much because you kind of sometimes need to shoot far and it may be harder to actually do that. And I'm not saying assault rifles are bad, it's just it's a lot harder to trade in a situation when submachine guns spray a ton more bullets and have a little bit, not really with larger clips, but they just spray a lot more bullets faster than you can, so they potentially could outtrade you better. But I will be using the KN-44, and it actually works better with my strat, or the way I do it, um, so it's perfect. But you want to be running probably fast mags and quick draw. The reason is you want to make sure you can out trade people, and that's the attachments you use. Now I do use rapid fire so that this gun acts like a submachine gun and it kind of works out better. But submachine guns still are probably the most dominant in the way we're going to be doing this technique. So for the first perk, you want to be using afterburners. This will help you get to your spot faster, or just help you be a little bit more mobile in general. So it definitely will help you out in this game type. Now, you want to go ahead and use the perk one greed. If you're gonna use afterburner, make sure you use the perk one greed and get overclock, because overclock will help you get your specialists up faster, and we will be using vision pulse for our specialists. Now, the reason we're using vision pulse is it basically shows you a wall hack of who is next to you, and you can get an advantage over people faster. So it's very, very useful, and having it up basically every 2, 3, 4 I don't know how much kills you need to get it, but it feels like I get it every time I go on a killing spree until I die, and then I get it again, or I get 2 in 1 life. It's a lot faster with this overclock on, and it's very, very useful for getting kills. Now for the second perk you want to be using, or perk 2, you want to be using fast hands. The reason is you want to be able to aim in fast after sprinting. That's going to allow you to out trade people as well. And for the third perk, this could be really anything, but I use awareness. It's probably one of the best perks in the game. It basically makes everything louder and makes you get an advantage on your enemies because you can hear their footsteps and what direction they're coming from. So it's a very useful perk. Now a lot of people are going to be complaining, oh my god, you use awareness, what a fag. It doesn't matter. It's in the game. Use it to your advantage. This is a video on how to raise your KD. It's not going to be fair play. It's going to be straight up honest how to raise your KD fast. So stick tuned. Now that you got your class set up, you want to go ahead, make sure your specialist is the vision pulse. So not the sparrow, the vision pulse on the outrider. And for score streaks, you want to make sure you either have UAV and counter UAV and Hardened Sentry, or you go the one that I currently have, which is UAV, Lightning Strike, and Hardened Sentry. The reason for this is you can spawn kill people with the Lightning Strike, or you can deny someone's vision of you using the counter UAV. So either way works. I've used the counter UAV for the longer time, I think, and it worked out very well. But the Lightning Strike, I kind of learned the spawns a bit more, so I can spawn kill people with the Lightning Strike to get that extra kills on my score streak, or on my KD. Anyway, so the reason we use Hardened Sentry is because you can put that down, and in hardcore free for all, which it works a lot better than regular free for all, you can, it sees people and it basically instant kills them. Like, you can't get away from a Hardened Sentry in hardcore free for all. It's basically one of the best perks out there, or best score streaks out there, minus the wraps. The wraps, or these, the RAPS, they are probably the second best kill streak you can get, or first best. I'm not really sure, but basically it drops down and just kills people instantly because it's a one hit. It's hardcore, man. It's a one hit kill. But definitely the Hardened Sentry is the best bet, or the best bet for free for all, hardcore free for all. Anyway, so now let's get into the game. So the technique we will be using is a spawn killing strat, kind of. Now I will in the future have videos out on all the maps and the best free for all, or hardcore free for all, spawn camping locations basically. And we are kind of camping in a way. The reason is it's the best way to get your KD up faster. Now people are gonna complain, oh my god, you're camping, oh my god. It doesn't matter. This is a video on how to raise your KD, and this will be the best way to raise your KD. If you don't want to feel like a scumbag, just don't use the strat. But don't complain to me about your KD not being good and you not wanting to use the strat because of that. So anyway, let's go on with this video. As you can see here, we can get all these kills fairly easy just by going back and forth through this area in the map called Breach. So it is a very easy strat to do. All you kind of do is go back and forth and spawn kill people, and the reason for all these other perks is when you get them, you kind of want to put them down in a optimal area to get a lot of kills in the open map. So if anyone steps into the open, they just get killed basically from your Hardened Sentry. So you want to make sure you try to earn that, but it's pretty easy to earn when in hardcore free for all, because you can always, if you have an advantage or know where people are spawning, you can kill them before they even can react. They can't like just turn around and shoot you usually. So this strat is very easy. Now if you guys feel like a scumbag, once again, I'm sorry, but this is a video on how to raise your KD, and this is probably the best strat for raising your KD. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see the other maps and all the free-for-all camping zones, go ahead and like this video, and I will put that video up soon, because I kind of have to get it together. I have to edit all the videos and clips and all that to make sure that it's all put together and I have all the maps and all that, and just well done overall. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys raise your KDs. If you guys do like the video as well, or comment in the description like, oh my god, I raised my KD, thank you guys.